Hello everybody, CQ the Kid here, and today, welcome back to Ace Attorney! Last episode, I confessed to the terrible crime of, well, actually playing the first 4 episodes before this Let's Play, and having to exaggerate all of my reactions, because I wanted them to be genuine. But this is all brand new territory from here. Because I played the first one on the Game Boy, and then this was added to it, which is why I was surprised that a 5th case existed. I always thought it was just some mod somebody made to it. But no, it wasn't the case. It was actually a legitimate 5th case I didn't know existed. So, this episode, we're gonna continue on. Also, we found out that Gumshoe seems to be getting removed from the police force due to his ties with Edgeworth, due to the rumors spreading about Edgeworth. Officer Marshall once was a detective. He's now seemingly dating Angel Starr. And he is Texas. Anyways, now I see who the owner of this phone called last. Note to self, defense attorney doesn't think first, he just pushes the button. Hey, that's a song, I know that.
Hey, what's going on over there?
Ah, sorry.
See you, partner. You pressed the reader on that there phone, didn't you?
Well, yeah. Whose phone is this anyway? It was on the ground over there.
Whose is it? That belongs to Chief Prosecutor Sky.
What? It's my sister's.
She apparently dropped him when she was taken into custody right after the crime. Look, the last call was made right when the murder occurred. Looks like she was fixing the costume. Except she only spoke for a few seconds according to this.
Who did she call?
No idea. Sorry, partner. Now I got a question for you, partner. Do you believe him the worst person to change? I heard a phone ring just now, one of those newfangled ringtones.
Oh, that? Oh, I'm sorry. That was my phone.
Your phone?
Yeah, it's kind of strange, but someone called me right as we picked up the other phone. Wrong number.
I hope you're not lying. I shoot you for that in Texas, partner!
Uh-oh, I have incited the wrath of Lone Star Patrolman. Property of Lana Sky, last call made at 5:18 on the day of the murder. These times are important to keep in mind. Well, let's examine more. Car. I'm looking around before I check the obvious, okay? Let's check the body tape. This rope. Is it? Yep, they laid the outline of the victim's body. So wait, the victim must have died when the killer closed the trunk on him. You have got to be the only person I know that would come to that conclusion. Alright, let's just do the obvious, it's the car. This appears to be the car where the body was found. It looks like the lock on the trunk is busted. The crime took place in the underground parking lot at the prosecutor's office. The body was found in the trunk of my subordinate's car. Quite a luxury car, it just screams, I have money to burn. Yeah, prosecutors get the big bucks. Yeah, we got this case as well. B block is through here. That's where visitors park. I can see the lunchland car over there, far in the distance. Hey, you're right. I like the cute design on the door. I can see a cartoon cow munching down on a juicy looking steak. My thoughts exactly. Just don't think too deep about it and you'll be fine. Cannibalism! Well, let's see. What's this? 675-12-2. Sorry, I didn't even bother reading the text that just said. You're right, let's see. 67S, excuse me. 12-2. How did you see that's an S? I thought that was a 5, man. There's a name printed on the paper above that. Good man. Maybe it fell out of his pocket when he was killed. Well, so, what does it mean, Mr. Wright? How am I supposed to know? Note to self. For deductive reasoning, go to Edgeworth, not Wright. I'm sure Edgeworth wouldn't know what this means either. Goodman's note. Victim's memo found in the car trunk. How did nobody pick that up before? Alright, checking around. Is there gonna be something I didn't notice? What about the letter A? I knew it. A block. This area is reserved for prosecutors. Defense attorneys are regulated to B block. I dream of the day when I will be able to park my car here. I'll go over to B block to buy my hamburgers from you, Mr. Wright. I'm not planning on giving up my job that soon. I feel a twinge of irony from that because I believe Phoenix... Actually, I have no clue, to be honest with you. Okay. No, back. There we go. We could probably talk to them again. There we go. So, there's no connection between Detective Goodman and my sister.
That's correct, but there's a gold mine of evidence against her.
Huh?
And the prosecutor tomorrow is none other than Edgeworth himself. I'm afraid your sister's fate is decided, Bambina. Many condolences.
Officer Marshall.
Yeah, Bambina?
How can you say that? You're my sister. You were... Is there something between this cop and her sister I don't know about? Ooh.
I apologize, Bambina. Something must have gotten to me. Maybe it's that dry wind that's a-blowing through the prospector's office.
Dry wind or ill will, someone's up to something here, but who?
Suspicious about Mr. Edgeworth have been flying around for nearly 2 years now.
Forged evidence and arranging testimonies, you mean?
He was unbeatable because he did whatever it took to win. Unbeatable, that is, till he met you.
But rumors are just rumors, aren't they? These are prosecutors we're talking about. Evidence is everything to them. To be honest, I hate rumors as well. I had a lot of rumors spread about me back in my elementary and middle school days, and I'm still not happy about them.
If you follow the rumor about Edgeworth to their source, you'll find one person, but they're off limits. Untouchable, you might say.
One person? Who?
Hate to say this, but it's your sister, Bambina. Chief Prosecutor Lana Sky.
What? My sister?
Edgeworth couldn't rustle all those cattle by himself. Some people load their guns with bullets, some people load them with deals.
What you're saying? What? You're saying Edgeworth was making deals to win trials?
Where there's gunshots, there's bound to be bullets. That's what the old-timers say. There's a big old secret hidden around here somewhere, everyone knows it.
Is that why Detective Gumshoe was taken off this case? Did they target him because he was the closest to Edgeworth? So, well, how are we doing, Mr. Wright? I guess we got some clues. We have an autopsy report, a note from the victim, and a cell phone. So you think we'll be okay? Well, the only thing still bothering me is that Lana's confessing to the crime. She says she did it. No problem. I can guarantee that she is not the criminal. Oh, by the way, Emma? Yes? I know that song your phone plays when it rings. What? It's the Steel Samurai theme song, isn't it? That popular TV show for kids? The phone that rang earlier wasn't mine, it was yours. At 5:18, just after the murder took place. Never before has there been a case where the person we defend is guilty. Are we looking at the murderer right now? That would be twisted. Your sister called you, didn't she, Emma? I'm sorry. Can you tell me what you talked about? She hung up right away. I see. Hold it, if the victim died at 5:12 and you were called at 5:18, surely something must have happened. Oh wait, everyone kept saying that she had to hang up like a few seconds later. A detective is murdered and the suspect is on the top prosecutor in the district. I've got a bad feeling about this. Like, maybe I still don't know everything that went on here. All of a sudden the Millennium Falcon just crashes through the ceiling. I've got a bad feeling about this. Alright. We will save it to section 2 because I do not want to lose my save. There we go. February 23rd, 9:34 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 2. How did the investigation go yesterday, Mr. Wright? Frankly, there's still a lot of gray areas. Or rather, the whole thing is one big gray area. Don't worry about me, no matter what the outcome. I'm ready to accept my fate. I believe in you, sis. Mr. Wright, let me offer you a word of advice, yes? A defense attorney should never believe their clients. The defendant is called to trial because they are suspected of wrongdoing. Never forget that. Miss Sky, you remind me a lot of Mia. But there's one decisive difference between you and her. And that is, you're not a defense attorney. I believe it's almost time for the trial. Good luck, Mr. Wright. I wish, like, if Edgeworth ever got, like, a background game, like, we could get something similar to Ace Attorney rather than get what we got with Investigations. Not that Investigations was bad, but it would be cool to see, like, Edgeworth's starting point. I mean, we did in Investigations, but we never got to see his true first case. You get what I'm saying, though, right? No one's going to bail me out this time. Mia's gone, Maya's gone. Let's do it, Mr. Wright. I'll be with you the whole way. And I'm guessing you're gonna replace Maya. Or are we gonna be alone? Nope. You have a partner.
Court is now in session for the trial of Miss Lana Sky.
The defense is ready, Your Honor.
The prosecution has been ready for a while, Your Honor.
Edgeworth. It's been 2 months, but I haven't been in a courtroom since his trial.
I hope that personal feelings will not be a part of the proceedings today, Mr. Wright. I will choose the path I think is right, regardless of what those around me might say. The judgment to be made here is in our hands, not of anyone else. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth. Excuse me, I can't talk. My glasses never came in.
Chief Prosecutor Lana Skies committed an unpardonable crime. Not only this, but she was rationed to commit it in the prosecutor's office lot. Wow, he's much more forceful in person. I suddenly feel like confessing to everything. However, she will now pay for her rashfulness with her life. I was a witness to her crime. A professional witness. So is the death penalty the stuff we do here? Because, if I recall, I think Sawit appears in Investigations 2. So I don't think they all die. I don't think so. I might be wrong. I don't know, okay? I played Investigations 2, but it was just the, you know, unofficial English dub. The prosecution calls its first witness Miss Angel Starr to the stand. The cough-up queen. Herself. Look, she has jelly-filled donuts on her hat. I'm joking.
Haven't I seen you somewhere?
You ordered the caviar lunch, right?
Oh, caviar! I've never eaten caviar before.
The judge is really wolfing it down. And for you, I have a Fiesta Bowl. Thanks.
Will the witness state her name and profession?
And you, sir. Did you order the fingerprint lunchbox? It is too early for lunch. Your name and profession, please. Well, Your Honor, how does it taste?
So this is why everyone raves about caviar. It's so tasty it hurts. I always thought caviar would taste like pickled tapioca.
What the heck does pickled tapioca taste like? Name. Profession. Now. Me, the name is Angel Starr. Don't go forgetting it. I find myself running Lunchland these days. Is that what you wanted me to say, Mr. Edgeworth? Very well, witness. Please describe the incident to us.
The prosecution will wait. I'm not finished eating.
Hurry it up!
Very well, Mr. Edgeworth. As you know, we usually call on the police to provide a description of the crime.
Your Honor, as Mr. Edgeworth has said to the court, I am a professional.
What exactly does that mean?
So 2 years ago, Miss Angel Starr was a special investigator with the police. She was first-rate homicide detective. Excuse me. What? Miss Starr was a detective?
Ah! I know who you are! Cough up.
Cough up Queen Angel Starr, Your Honor. Long time no see.
Very well. You may continue with the description, Miss Starr.
Just who is this lady? If I might have the court's attention over here. Here we go. The parking lot at the prosecutor's office is divided into 2 blocks. A block is for the prosecutor's office personnel. B block is for visitors and clients. A chain divider separates the 2 blocks.
I suppose that's to keep visitors from taking up prosecutor's spaces, yes?
The crime took place in the car in the back of A block. in the car's trunk. The killer stabbed the victim with this knife and went to drive the body out. Unfortunately for her, there was a witness and an arrest was made on the spot.
And who was this valiant witness?
Oh, why, it was me, Your Honor. Okay, you got the floor plans added to the court record.
Witness, did you see the very moment of the crime?
Of course, Your Honor. Immediately after that, I apprehended the chief prosecutor.
It seems rather cut and dry, doesn't it? Well, Mr. Wright?
I can't agree on principle, Your Honor. It seems that some poor losers are unwilling to accept the truth, Your Honor. Shall I proceed to crush what little hope they have remaining?
If you can, then give them your worst, Miss Starr.
Wait, are they talking about me? Witness is a cow. Somehow I always knew a day like this would come. I was on my way to deliver a lunchbox to my boyfriend when I sensed something. Perhaps it was my finely honed detective intuition at work. Ah! Through a wire fence, I saw the chief prosecutor standing next to a garbage car. The chief prosecutor was holding a knife in her right hand. Then she thrust the pointy tip of the knife into Detective Goodman's chest.
Bringing a lunchbox to your boyfriend? How touching.
As you can see, there was no room for doubt. The key point of your testimony seems to be none other than the point of the knife which you saw being stabbed into Detective Goodman. So, how does it feel to be so utterly crushed? I am still thinking about that. It's merely a flesh wound, Mr. Wright.
Very well, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness.
Hold it, lady! I just thought of something. One key point you said before your testimony was, I'm not presenting yet, this wire fence. Okay, somehow I knew a day like this would come, so let's press everything! How did you know? I respect the prosecutors' basic abhorrence of crime, yet their methods are ugly and twisted. Twisted methods will always lead to tragedy. The lunch lady's uninformed opinion is duly noted. Given that they are used to erasing inconvenient evidence at their whim. Killing off a detective that knew too much is merely an extension of that.
Edgeworth, you really shouldn't have agreed.
Miss Starr, do you have something personal against prosecutors? I feel I have found my dream job when I came an investigator. And if it hadn't been laid off by those prosecutors over there, I'd still be one. Laid off? Oh, she was fired. To me, prosecutors are nothing more than worms. That said, I am a pro, you know. My testimony is unbiased and flawless. I can just imagine the eye underneath her strand of hair that is being, her right eye, that is just like twitching uncontrollably every time she talks about prosecutors. I was on my way to deliver a lunchbox to my boyfriend. This boyfriend, he's that detective? Not that boyfriend, the security guard.
That boyfriend? You have several?
Yes, this boyfriend, that boyfriend, and the other boyfriend. Get to join. The yet another boyfriend position is still open for applicants.
I'll stick with the lunches, thanks.
Note to self, the judge has to think before replying. The security guard room is in the lot in 8 block. It's up on the 2nd level, so you can see everything from there. And that would be the room with security zone. Let's see. I'm gonna just look through all this real quick. Found out the office. Okay, the murder. Okay. Nothing that really goes against anything right now. Incidentally, did you bring your lunch boxes by car? Since I'm a visitor now, I parked in B block. So, she was in B block when she witnessed the crime, and that giant fence got in the way of you trying to get there. Perhaps it was my finely tuned detective intuition at work, but we still gotta press everything, cause that's the Ace Attorney way! So, you sensed something? So you're saying you had a premonition of the murder? It felt like, you would say... Oh yes, it was like the feeling you get when you view a pumpkin clock full of seeds.
I have no idea what that means. Neither do I.
Speaking of a detective's intuition, wasn't the victim Mr. Bruce Goodman also a detective? Yes, well, he was like a young cheese.
Young cheese?
A pale white cheese, not yet tangy with experience on the streets. A greenhorn.
Then I must be hard, yellow, and sharp as a tack.
Be careful with your word choice, Your Honor. Yeah, with the odor of an old cheese to match. In any case, in the lot, I felt something stirring in the back of my mind. Though the wire fence, I saw the chief prosecutor standing next to a garnished car. Important to note! By garnished car, you mean? Mr. Edgeworth's car, yes. Mr. Edgeworth's? Incidentally, the knife with which the victim was stabbed was also Mr. Edgeworth's, wasn't it? Indeed, it was. Oh my god, Edgeworth did it! Oh, no, he didn't. But in our case, this is the person you saw. You are sure it was the defendant? Defiant? Ugh, I can't talk today, guys. I saw her from no further than 30 feet away. I am certain it was her. She's telling the truth. We're doomed. Let's just do what we can. Even if we don't have any proof, we can always nitpick. Witness, in your testimony, you clearly say the following. Prosecutors are nothing more than worms. Ergo, you are a biased witness. You might want to keep those silly opinions to yourself in the future, rookie. And with that, we're going to end this episode off here. So I hope you all enjoyed this episode of Ace Attorney. And I will see you all in the next one. See you all next time.